Yadgiri, Professor Ranjani, Dr. Jagan Mohan Rao, Professor Lakshman, my esteemed colleague once upon a time, and Dr. Narsimhan, who is the main speaker of the next session. He is also fortunately here. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see so many students are sitting here. I'm happy because my job is to meet students frequently, almost daily. So this I'm thankful to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to come and share a few points. I am also happy that luckily Dr. Narsimhan is also sitting here. So if anything is there, he can correct me. I can take away with a more improved version with his suggestions. So I have selected this market surveillance. We know that we are under surveillance continuously. Life has become like that because everywhere CCTV is capturing us. I hope it may be there here also. Our video is going on. So whatever it is a surveillance. Like that, investors or shareholders or unit holders, bond holders or currency purchasers, sellers, they have been investing in various markets. And how the markets control the system. What is the market surveillance? For this, to talk about this one, what motivated me to talk about this? A few years back, maybe 2011 and 12, I think during that period, I have done some work along with a software company, Algo Fusion Technologies, and we applied some of the models whether we can capture some price manipulation. At that point of time, even SEBI regulations were also not there. 2015, many regulations have come. So just it is academic curiosities, and fortunately that software company team was ready to help in doing several algorithms with patiently, and so we have done some interesting thing. And subsequently I made a proposal to SEBI also about this one, but of course any proposal, it should be with a lot of attention, it should be pursued. I could not do it, so it went on like that. The second thing is I had around 5 years of opportunity to be the, as Dr. Rao was saying, Jagan Mohan Rao, as a public representative director of the Bangalore Stock Exchange subsidiary BGSC Financials Limited. I was also director and non-executive chairman for 5 years, 4.5 years approximately, and every board meeting in a year, 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 board meetings were there, and in every meeting some issue relating to the surveillance things have come, and some frauds have been noticed, some losses have been booked, some alerts have been raised. All this is there back of the mind. I don't think anything has come in the presentation directly, but some experience is there with reference to monitoring of those things. So I combined these two things and slightly made some blended coffee like that. Okay, so hopefully, as most of the people are here students, I am sure it will be useful to you. Faculty may be aware of many things, so it may be slightly repetition, right? Okay, so somebody can do it, or I can operate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know, stock market, one of the functions of the stock market is price discovery, or we all learn in investment management course efficient market hypothesis, that is markets reflect all the publicly available information. And price reflect the current information, and trades are at on non-informative prices impose significant cost on other market participants. So there can be market failure also because of the negative externality imposed because of the market participants by way of distorted prices. So market function is price discovery. Price discovery has been contemplated a lot, discussed, researched, and still going on. Chicago school is completely devoted for that one, right? Okay. Next is yeah. This is the Star Paper Mills, a company stock price. Just I took from July 7th, 4th July to August 22nd. You see the price is increased from 40 rupees to 100 rupees approximately. And it looks very attractive in a month of just 20 days approximately. You can make huge profit. Invest at 40, get out at 800. How much profit? 60 rupees. 60 rupees on 40. It is 3 by 2, right? So huge percentage of the profit one can make. And you can see the volumes also there. Yes, your next diagram. Sorry, my dear friend. Yeah, yes. Yes. These are the volumes. What volume shows is, volumes means you are aware of price and volumes. Volumes is how the trading has been done and how many purchases and sales have been taken place. This is. And you can see how the volatility is there. That means somebody is entering and somebody is exiting when the price is peaked. Suppose if I am observing this stock for a time and I thought that it is 100 rupees. So in the next 1 month it will be 200 rupees. So I purchased the stock at 100 rupees because it has been continuously going up. But I realized that it will not be 200. We don't know. We have to wait and see for this price Star Paper Mills. Come to next example. This is East D Aluminium Limited. You can see the red color is stock price and blue color is volume again. And this company price has suddenly fallen. Are you observing it is somewhere in the middle of the July you are seeing the fall in price. Okay, what is the reason? The reason is CARE has downgraded. CARE is a credit rating agency. It has downgraded this company's debt rating. So it happened in January. But before that itself, the volumes, that means somebody has sold out the stock. This information has been released to the market only after the price has been fallen. So the naive investors or gullible investors like me will be coming to know only after the debt market information has come. So I sit on the computer and see Crisil Wire Express or something else and see that this has come down, and by the time I open the NSE terminal, it is already, the price is substantially fallen because many things. Another fraud, Satyam, he was talking about it, Rico India. Rico India is a big fraud. It is a Japanese collaborative company, right? This is principles and standards have been violated. Quarterly information systems, accounting statements has been fudged, and stock is shifted to Z category in March. But the price fall, substantial loss has happened before that itself. When it comes to Z category, even liquidity is difficult. That means one cannot sell also. It is not available. For getting out of it is not possible. Like you are married to it. You can't get out of it. Right? So that is falling into Z category. So these are all the price manipulations. If I look other type of the old examples, these are Mascan Global, Geetanjali Gems, KS Oils, Zilog, up to maybe I can add a few more also, but enough, right? These are all the examples of price manipulations which have been reported well in the public domain, and on some cases SEBI has also been taken action, right? So surveillance mechanism is no need to explain. We know a simple way of saying is somebody is watching us. That is what surveillance. So this is a, what is it? It is a vital link in the chain of activity performed by the regulator to protect the investors and for developing of the markets. When we talk about regulation, it is not only the stock exchange, it is not the SEBI alone. Fundamental regulation is the stock market is the regulator. Many people may not be know that NSE and BSE also the regulators, right? So they have indicated what should be followed by the people and what should be followed by the listed companies and what should be followed by the investors. They have already indicated. So I am not going to line by line. So what do you mean by market surveillance function? Says detection of market abuse, gathering of evidence, and presenting a reliable health check of all securities to provide early warning, and how legally conduct themselves. That means we should drive according to the traffic signal. If there is a signal, we have to stop, and we should not misbehave with our colleagues. This is all what a surveillance system talks about it is. Analyze market participants and uncover hidden relationships. This is. So what are the possible violations? These are the circular trading and volume manipulation, pump and dump, front running, marking the close, insider trading, which is frequently reported in the newspapers, and multi-asset class price manipulation. Multi-asset class price manipulation is not only one type of the asset, it is not only equity shares but also currencies and other type of the assets also manipulated. These are the various types of the possible violations. Okay, I'll just take, how much time is there? You just tell me. That's all? Okay, right. Okay. So I talk about one or two things because so many items are there. Circular trading is a network of participants to drive volumes in target stock to attract interest in the stock. Price may or may not move, but trading is going on. Unnatural increase in volumes will take place, and traders circulate stock accumulating, and there may not be profit also due to circular trading, and not necessary, no profit trader confirms the intent of unnatural increase in volumes. That is what circular trading. If I look the diagram here, how do you detect it? We learn statistics or other type of the econometric techniques. I think you may be knowing Herfindahl index. How many of you know Herfindahl index? Did you heard? Thank you. Normally in strategic management economics, you measure the market power by using this Herfindahl index. So stocks with unnatural increase in volume in the last 30 days with a huge number of the standard deviation. 2 is the example I have given, but it can be more than that. Approximately 0 addition of the stock and no profit also there. You can see this diagram. This is exactly on a particular company we have generated. I think it was BHEL share. Long back data is taken. As I said, I was doing it with some companies. So if you see this, you are seeing a blue line. Top of this. Are you seeing the blue line? Yes, this blue line is the actual volume reported by the, if you refer the NSE website or BSE website, volume reported by the NSE or BSE is that blue line. And you can see the syndicated volume. This is the red line. Syndicate is a group of brokers have generated that much of the volume. So if I look, 16,000 is approximately the volume of per day, particular day, and approximately of trading in the market. But if I adjust it with the volatility, with the price volume, price is adjusted with the volume, and a measure of 2 standard deviations or 3 standard deviations we have taken it, and you see the green line. Are you seeing the green line also? Yes. The green line shows that it is the adjusted trading volume. That means this syndicate actually has influenced the price and volume to the extent of that much. That means out of 16,000 of the volume reported by the exchange, this much of the volume belongs to only this particular group. This is a circular trading. So this has been confirmed subsequently by some of the inspections also. Okay. So pump and dump strategy. When stock price is relatively low, principal broker trade into that one. Stock price rises, then everybody naive investors goes, and then stock price will fall. That is pump and dump strategy. You can see this one. This is a textbook diagram, a research paper diagram. I will show you practical diagram. This is the practical diagram. Surana Solar. See, you can see the same similarity between the textbook diagram and practical diagram.
Yes, how the volume has, that is the blue line. Blue line is the volume is increased. It is a year back case on June 2009-15. Several newspaper reports that Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is one of the greatest investor of this country. And whatever Rakesh do, like a celebrity, he is a celebrity, and many other people will also do it. Because people think that he is the most wisest person on the stock market. Maybe true also, I am not thinking. It may be correct also. And he message released was, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is interested in this stock. Whether he was interested or not, whether the message is correct or not, we don't know. But that has been released to the news. And immediately stock price rise, and see the volume there, and subsequently fall in the volume. Whatever you see the textbook diagram, Surana Solar is an example of this pump and dump strategy. For this, much technique is not required. Simple standard deviation and volatility is sufficient enough to compute these type of the things. Okay, principalness measure. This principalness measure is the measure used for pump and dump strategy calculation. So you can see that number of times particular broker is trading, and total number of times the broker traded in that stock. So it is, and how much annual rate of return he has, annual realized rate of return is there. That is also the way. So that is pump and dump strategy. Another one is marking closing. That means closing price is manipulated. You can see opening price, and you can see another two columns, then adjusted closing price, last trading price LTP will be there, adjusted closing price will be there. This is how stock exchange will release the data, right? And sometimes the closing price is manipulated. It was actually, I could not get example from the Indian market, maybe Narasimhan may put in his lecture, because he is there in the market. And Security Exchange Commission just 2 days back, a few days back, it is realized, October 16th it was, that is New York based trading firm is manipulating this algorithmic trading firm. It is doing in the case of the currency prices. So they have sent him to jail. This SEC has sent, SEC is a counterpart of SEBI in India. So SEC is working in US. So this is the I am just closing this one. So the point is, these are all the various types of the closing price calculation. This is the academic stuff. You can see front running. This is the Gujarat NRE Coke. SEBI has found out this is a front running, means somebody is giving a recommendation that yes, you can buy, and thereafter it is a fall. So this happened with reference to this company. This is later on they have realized there is a insider trading is there, and SEBI has given the fine also for this one. So I have done some calculations with reference to price manipulation, but as the organizers, we have to respect the others' time also. So just you can see these are the securities which we have done. Subsequently, SEBI has also found out some type of the irregularities with reference to these type of the securities. So what I am trying to say is, as most of the people are academic people, either the teachers or future teachers, future researchers are here, lot of data is available today. Even the high frequency data is NSE is sharing it with, and by using various analytics, right, we can find out this academically also. We can prove empirically that where price manipulations are taking place. And to some extent I did my interest with reference to finding out with a software, developing a software, and finding out with those things also, but could not reach much advanced level in that one. So a network analysis with reference to KYC information, with reference to bank account information, and with reference to trading, combining those things. Today NSDL is having all PAN information is available, bank account information is available, Aadhaar information is there, right? And all this is there. With all this, we can see where the networks are concentrated. This is relating to a particular company trading developed. This is not textbook figure. This is developed out of the data. This network can be mined for using this one. So we have done this type of the, what SEBI has taken some actions also, I have indicated these things. So regulatory initiatives have come in terms of the price band, and regulatory initiative has also come in terms of the establishing of the integrated market surveillance systems. So this is what surveillance refer to. This is the price bands given by BSE and of course NSE. This is available. Circuit filters are being indicated by the SEBI. So SEBI indicates the circuit filters, and recently SEBI has closed, delisted many companies, asking the stock exchanges to delist one, and because of that there is injustice to the investors that they can't trade it one. Suppose I was sleeping all these days and I realized that my company share price is not available no longer, and some family member is in hospital, I wanted to sell away the shares and get out the money, or family member wedding is there to get out the money. Not possible because of this type of the price manipulations and all that. Sometimes SEBI actions also will give this. So thank you very much. Maybe other speakers.
I call the first paper presenter, Saida Juhi Fatima.